Hello. Oh my god. So sorry. Definitely didn't mean to do that. Wow. Okay. Well, happy Friday, everybody. Woo! We made it. Another day, another dollar. I'm gonna turn this light on because it feels dark in this room. It still feels kind of like gray or gross. Let me see if I can do anything to fix that. Filters. Color correction. How's everybody doing? And by everybody, I mean pretty much just me. So to answer that question, I'm doing pretty good. Had a relatively chill day at work. We love that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm never going to be happy with the way that this looks. Gamma. Ah! I feel like I like things to look way sharper and grainier than they're supposed to. Okay, cool. What's going on in the world today, y'all? Uh, I am super excited. Just saw the trailer drop for episode 9 for Amazing Digital Circus. I don't know if any of my friends or family members or whoever would watch this are Amazing Digital Circus fans. But that show is really cool. It's animated series that's very like psychological mind warper meets animated kids show, but it's like way, I don't know, it's like dark without trying to be dark and like really witty and silly. I'm a huge fan. And so anyway, they're only doing 9 episodes. The final episode is going to be an hour long, which is pretty cool because they're normally only 30-minute episodes. And then the other cool thing that was announced today is they're going to actually show the final episode in theaters. And that's going to be June 4th, I believe. And then the episodes will actually release on Netflix and YouTube, I want to say on the 14th. So yeah, if you're an Amazing Digital Circus fan, go get your tickets for the theater showing so you don't get spoiled into oblivion. I actually saw today a lot of the like Amazing Digital Circus fan YouTube accounts were kind of upset by the fact that it's going to be released early in theaters because it messes up all of their delivery of review content. Because you have half the people that are online just spoiling it for everybody else, and then do you want to jump the gun and like also be one of those people so that you can get the views, or do you wait for the fans? Who cares at the end of the day? Um, so that's my take on that. I was watching some content today about the whole Melania Trump coming out and being like, I had nothing to do. Why do I always go British with their voice? I had nothing to do with the Trump and the Epstein. I did not know him. What's crazy to me is she's like just admitting everything by not admitting it. She's like, yeah, famous people, we all travel in the same circles and went to the same parties, but I did not know him. And it's just freaking crazy. I saw, kind of perusing through conspiracy Reddit, that she might have been doing this as a response to this lady. Going through my watch history from this morning, because I know I watched a couple videos about her husband, but I can't remember the guy's name. Amir Dasson? No. Paolo Zampoli. So this dude, Paolo Zampoli, hold on. What happens if I go... Oh, well, let me get this out of the way. Okay. Paolo Zampoli. So this guy's wife, or maybe it was his ex-wife or something, started tweeting at Melania and was like, oh, I'm going to expose you. I know all this stuff. And then released like pictures from them really young. And anyway, people are starting to connect the dots of this guy, Paolo Zampoli, that I guess had something to do with Trump. Let's see. Close friend of Donald Trump. Oh, after immigrating to the United States and founding a modeling agency, Zampoli became a close friend of Trump, introducing him to his future wife, Melania. After moving out of modeling, Zampoli founded a real estate firm and held roles representing Dominica at the UN. Oh, yeah, so that's the whole deal. Trump made him the ambassador to the Dominican Republic, and he has like no ties to them at all, but what it does give him is the ability to move people around without visas easier or something, allegedly. Let's see. Born in Milan to a wealthy family. Every time I hear that, I always want to know like what, like if this is like they're like part of this global historic familial like lineage of power, and like were they just placed into this role kind of thing. Born in Milan to a wealthy family, he claims to be distantly related to Pope Paul VI and spent part of his youth at the castle of Azate, which was owned by his family. Oh, his father, the owner of the toy company Harbert, died in a ski accident. That sucks. When Zampoli was 18, dropped out of college, sold the company to work in fashion and modeling. And elite model management founder John Casablancas encouraged Zampoli to move to the United States after attending a 1994 fashion show he organized in Ibiza. Let's see. So he met Melania in Milan in 1995. And then in 96, he sponsored her immigration to the U.S. on an H-1B Genius visa. But then he founded his own modeling agency, ID Model Management. It's weird. It's on his Wikipedia. It says he introduced her to Trump. Oh. This is dark. I hate all this stuff. I really like... I feel like the Epstein stuff is, like it's just meant to, in some ways, make your layman feel completely helpless to the powers that are controlling the world. Like it's like they're exposing all this stuff, but then there's no punishment for it. So it just makes you think, oh well, guess they're getting away with it, and might as well not even try to do anything about it. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. What do you do? Let's see. Oh. Wow. Even Epstein warned an Emirati businessman that Zampoli is trouble. I can't talk. Named as one of the 4 partners in Ghislaine Maxwell's charity, the Terramar Project. Interesting. So he's deeply linked to this whole Epstein stuff. And anyway, the whole deal was that his wife was tweeting, or his ex-wife, something. Let's see. That's so funny. Look at this. So that's on his Wikipedia page, right? That he introduced them. The Telegraph. Epstein rumors are nonsense, says man who introduced Melania to Trump. Oh, says the man who... Okay. Cool. So he's saying this. Amanda Ungaro. This is the lady that's like starting all this stuff up. And good for her. What we know. Do I have to do anything to see this? The ex-girlfriend, I thought it was a wife, of a former modeling agent turned presidential special envoy is threatening Melania Trump with legal action while vowing to tear down the First Lady's corrupt system. Amanda Ungaro, a 41-year-old former model from Brazil, threatened to upend the First Lady's life in a series of intensifying posts on X just hours before Trump on Thursday disavowed all ties to Jeffrey Epstein or knowledge of his crimes. I have nothing left to lose in my life, Ungaro posted on X early Thursday. I will tear down the entire system. Be careful with me, bad lady. A minute earlier, Ungaro, the former partner of Trump ally Paolo Zampoli, vowed to expose the First Lady while invoking the president. Can we just go to the source on this? What was her name? Oh, man. I'm not doing this right now. Alright, whatever. I wanted to talk about this thing, but I don't really know that much about it. It's basically just more drama. And it's funny to me because it's like, all right, we're gonna have a ceasefire. We're gonna have a 2-week ceasefire, and nothing's gonna happen. And then immediately Israel's just like, yeah, fuck that. We're gonna keep bombing Lebanon. And it, like, so we have to have something to distract from the war that's going on. So let's bring up the Epstein files again. But wait, weren't we using the war to distract from the Epstein files? It's just, dude, there's no winning. Anyway, I'm gonna see if this works. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh, because I don't have the multi. Oh, look at that. Hopefully that's not way louder than my voice. La. Those are probably about the same. Kind of looks like it. All right, little. Maybe it's just the way that I found out that's tearing me into what have I become? Am I turning into someone new? Spending all my energy burning time alone. I know that it's not the healthy way to roll, but I can't help feeling the way I do. And I just want someone and I just wish I could be someone new. Maybe it's just the way. Maybe it's just the way. Maybe it's just the way. In other news, this Saturday, which will be April 11th, tomorrow, my band Couch Slippers is playing a show. Oh, you know what? Matt just posted on our story, and I'm going to go ahead and relay this info for him without knowing most of these songs. You should check out the song While We're On It by Tilt. 777 by Mars God. Make Me Smile by Junk Bunny. Destination Earth Star by Guncat. And what it all comes down to by the Couch Slippers. I don't know who that was. That was called Make Me Smile by Junk Bunny. That 1 millisecond. Oh, I guess this is all the duh. This is all the bands that we're playing with tomorrow. God. I don't know if any of y'all have ever been in a band, but it's like, maybe this is just me because I'm a narcissist piece of trash and only pay attention to what I'm doing with my life. But so sometimes I feel like it's like you're playing with like 6 other bands, and somebody could ask me like a day before the show, and I'm like, I have no idea. I know I'm playing a show. I don't know what time I'm playing at. Shout out to Matt for doing a lot of the hard work when it comes to booking and whatnot. Anyway, we are playing tomorrow, Saturday, April 11th. It's an all ages show, so we love that. It is at 6910 Shirley Avenue, Suite 1 in Austin, Texas. Looks like it is $10 early bird, $12 day of show. Music's from 1 to 6, and I want to say we're playing at 2. I will leave a link for this. Oops. I will leave a link for this here in the description of this video in case you guys want to come check it out. I'm having a hard time making Instagram work. Oh, hey, while I'm here announcing stuff, I figure Austin Indie does a really good job of um, finding all the good shows that are happening every day in Austin. If you're not already following them on Instagram and are a person who likes to go to shows, this is a great resource. Literally on the story, on their story, it'll just be like this every day. And it says, hey, people are playing here, 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 here. Here you go. For example, I didn't know this, but tonight, Sex Pop, Grocery Bag, and The Thing are playing at Antone's nightclub. You would think I would know that because my wife's working up there tonight, but I knew about The Thing. I knew about Grocery Bag. I didn't know about Sex Pop, so that's cool. Might go check them out. Brushy Street Commons, we've got Nico Little. I thought it was Little Nico. Tiger's Eye, Bartley, me and Adam. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of bands playing in Austin, obviously. Let's see if there's anybody that I recognize. Da, 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 da. Not off the top. Quinn Decker and the LLC are playing at Chess Club at 11. He's a cool dude. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so out of the music scene. I'm so bad. I'm the worst. I'm just bad at remembering names of like stuff in general. Like it's probably the amount of weed that goes in and out of my system and whatnot. But what you gonna do? Actually, that's not true. You know what? I'm not gonna blame it on that because here's the deal. I'm gonna blame it on my dad because his memory is really bad, and there you go. I get it from him. So, with that, I don't know how much free time I'll have this weekend to do any kind of streaming. I may try to stream our set tomorrow, but it's gonna be like really low quality from the iPhone. So I might not do that. I may just record some stuff and post it, edit it up later. Yeah. I'm going to try to do these about 3 times a week. That's what I'd like to do and try to keep them pretty brief. Just I don't know, really like my whole thought in doing this is I think it would be cool to just have this as a capability in my studio. That way, you know, say a band wants to come in and record something, I can say, oh, hey, well, look, we can also do this, do a live stream of it, and yada, yada. So more capabilities is better, I guess. I don't know, man. So I struggle with this in life sometimes. It's like, why are we doing any of it? Why are we doing any of this stuff? Like, why do I get out of bed and like go and eat? And not in like a depressed way. Like I'm not sad or like disgruntled about it. It's more just like to what end is all of this, you know? And like maybe that's because I like no, I think even if I had some kind of like I don't know. Yeah. Either way, stuff that goes on in my head. Follow my band if you're not following the band already. Couch Slippers. We have some music online, although I will say I recorded it. Well, we performed it here in this room and mixed it and mastered it and sent it out the door. Anyway, we did that with our previous drummer. Ricky was still playing keys with us, so like the sound, I don't know, just the sound has kind of changed a little bit since then. So either way, more stuff coming. I hope you guys have a fan-diddly-tastic weekend. And Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.